Hey, Sleuths! Welcome back to Sip, Spill, and Sol. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Jeannie. And today we're ringing in a little bit late, but the new year a little differently.
Woohoo! It has been a while, Jean.
Yes.
I want to thank everybody for being so patient with us.
Yes.
This has been something else.
Yes. I'm ready for 2027. Let's just say.
I know. We've had a lot going on.
Yes.
And mostly with health issues with your husband.
Yes. And I'll keep it brief, but there are some people who probably don't know. We were going to set to record to get back into a couple weeks, about 3 weeks ago. My husband woke up one Saturday morning with diabetic coma. Paramedics were called. Besides his blood sugar, his body temperature was 80. He was, of course, taken to wonderful hospital, Gettysburg. And he was admitted to the ICU for about 4 days.
Wow.
And his organs had already started shutting down.
That is so scary.
Yeah. So it was, but my partner in crime here, I don't want to cry, is with me. You were texting me, all of our friends, Sin, Chris, Linda, but you were texting me all the time. And so much so that when I didn't answer, she'd be like, you okay? You okay? But it wasn't, you thought you would be annoying. No, it was.
I'd be annoying.
You were not.
Have been there, done that, different emergency situation. But I know how much it meant to me to have people
check on you
and just so that you're just not by yourself. It's scary.
It's very scary. And when he was first admitted that Saturday, we were in the emergency room and my daughter came and she actually said, and I'll never forget this, because when you have older kids, you have phenomenal older kids too.
Yeah,
I do too.
Yeah.
It was like, Mom, you're not alone.
Yes.
And you do feel that, but you forget that your kids who are young adults now, and my kids were there every step of the way. If they weren't at the hospital, then they were at our house taking down Christmas decorations. They were taking, bringing food. So I am very blessed. So we're gonna get better.
We are gonna get better. You appreciate your kids when they rise to that kind of occasion. It's just and keep you sane.
Sane. That's a very good word.
Because and let you know you're not full. It's just
and that you're not alone, like you said, and you did it. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
we got this. I can't lose my time.
But that's where we've been, and you were great, on Facebook and letting people know because we just couldn't.
Yeah, well, no, you can't in this situation. I actually had when Ed had his dissection. Yeah, I actually had. I'm trying to think which of my children did it. I think it might have been. It could have been Kelsey or somebody said, "We'll take control of social media for you."
Oh,
that was in these days, it's just like that is an important thing.
Yes,
I didn't have time to sit there and post and let everybody know how things were going, and so that we did that.
Yes. And Kelsey was great at updating it. She was terrific and giving the facts and all that. Because you also, I was grateful for you. I felt like with you texting, then you would get it out to our little friend group. And that, because you just,
you don't got it in you. That's not. No.
And then we were talking about when you come home at night from the hospital, you're exhausted.
You're exhausted. And guess what you are doing? You are drinking.
Yes, I was.
You are drinking. And this brings us to
go ahead.
Well, the drink that you made for yourself a couple nights.
And this can be a mocktail, but we are calling it Devil's Kiss.
I thought that was just cute. Devil's Kiss. It's like a milkshake.
A creamsicle or something.
Yes.
And we'll post the rest. It's so easy, and you can make it easy mocktail. It's grenadine, Sprite. I put vodka in it, but you can leave out the vodka. And then you make a little froth, which is cream, heavy cream, heavy whipping cream. I put a little bit of grenadine in that. And then I did a little vanilla syrup, but I don't even know if you need that.
when you think about it, there's really not that much sugar in it.
No.
It just tastes sweet.
It tastes sweet. I think the grenadine makes
grenadine
it
is more-
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can make it, you can make a mocktail though, too.
Yeah. If you listen, I'm like, slurping at the end of it already.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. Anyways. Oh, so what we thought we would do this time is just because we've been gone so long and we had planned on doing this like at the end of the year, beginning of the year, just to update the cases that we covered in 2025. And I don't know about you, but for me, it was like visiting old friends.
Yes.
In a weird way.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yeah, sorry, forgot about that case or, wonder what the update is on that case and that type of thing. So we thought it might be fun just to go back and just let you know what's going on in these cases, if anything. That's what I was thinking.
Yes. And then we'll go onward to
onward to our next episode next week.
Yep.
And we had a couple. We needed to narrow it down because
we do have some good ones coming on that we've talked about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel rusty.
I do.
I'm a little nervous.
I do. I should have gotten Kelsey in here too.
I know. Oh, okay. So, all right. If we would start, let's start at our first case.
Let's do that.
Which was Joan Reish.
From that's an older one.
That was an older one. Interestingly enough, that got a fair amount of downloads. And I don't know if that was because people were being nice to us and saying, let's listen to these girls. It was all of our friends or whatever. But that one did well, but there's no updates on that one just because it's such an old case. And I don't think it'll truly ever be solved. Do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah. But no update. Then next, what you want to do the next one?
Okay. And that was Aisha Degree.
Yeah, it was.
And this one is still ongoing. And I'll try and keep it short, but I've made a lot of notes for it. This was the little girl who went missing in 2000 in North Carolina.
In the rain.
In the rain, in a storm, and in the middle of the night. So there has been, the update is a lot of activity on the Dedman family. And the friend Underhill, who lived some of the time with the Dedman family.
Yeah, what a name.
Yeah. So in 2024, and then at the end of 2025, the authorities named Roy and Connie Desmond, and their 3 daughters, Anna Lee, Lizzie, and Sarah, as suspects. So
I didn't get that.
Yes, they obtained warrants for their property and also their cell phones. Okay. And there were some revealing text message. And also, though, the DNA that was found on that book bag what belonged to one of the daughters, which was Ramirez. I'm not sure that's her married name now. Okay. And Underhill, who has since passed.
Right.
But their DNA was on the backpack.
Yeah.
Then the Dedman family also had a green car. So that was discovered and they've hauled that in. And then at a party, I think we did say this, the sisters were in a fight and they were talking about the murders.
Yes.
In 2025, one of the daughters, Lizzie Foster, took the polygraph and some of the answers were deceptive. Okay. And then the last thing I have is a text that the police discovered Lizzie sent to her sister, Sarah.
Okay.
That she had spoken to the family attorney and quoted, quote, "The theory is I did it, covered it up." That was a text message. So no one has been arrested at this time, but they are high following up on it. And I think this case is $100,000.
Reward. Yep.
So I think this case will be, I have faith this case is going to be solved.
I mean, now they have it. I mean, I think it has been, but officially it's a homicide investigation where before it was a missing persons. And you assumed it was a homicide, but you hoped not. Yeah. So we'll keep you posted too, that if someone is actually charged. Okay. All right. The next one we did was Amy Lynn Bradley.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. That was a good one. Now, I'll tell you what I have.
Yes.
That and see. Let's see. Late 2025. The case hasn't been solved, but it's not stagnant. In a high-profile Netflix documentary, which came out, maybe say, After Ours,
Yes. Yes.
released this past summer, generated hundreds of new leads, and investigators are re-interviewing several significant tips, or reviewing several significant tips, including eyewitness statements, curious digital activity in the Caribbean region, and even speculation about a potential child that she may have had a baby. So FBI still considers Amy missing. And I think that there's some significant tips. I think they came from some people, some ship crew members. So yeah, that one, I do think that could be solved as well.
I think it will too. And again, we'll keep everyone posted. I think they are very close to solving that.
Yeah.
So.
Hopefully they still let her live. But, ever since this case, I get on my girls' nerves so bad because I just send them like the Instagram things of like how to protect yourself, how to, from being human trafficked. Now they're putting like little pieces of paper on gas pumps and they're laced with fentanyl. And they say, do not take anything anybody offers you, like even a Bible. No, any pamphlets, because they could be laced with fentanyl. And it's craziness. It's just awful. And I just think that Amy Lynn was one of the first ones that we really became aware of as a human trafficked victim.
Yes, I think so too. And now I actually think they need to do more about human trafficking. And because I think it's happening, I think it's been happening.
Yeah, locally.
Yeah,
too.
Just everywhere.
And I do think, what was I going to say about her? That like the cruise ships are coming under major scrutiny as well. And I also determined I'm never going on a Caribbean cruise.
To be honest, I've been on one cruise. I don't know, but because I'm not a big cruise person, but I also am now trying to be more vigilant when I am on vacation because I think everyone has that thing. I'm on vacation. I don't need to worry about anything.
Right. I'm relaxed and I'm blah, blah, blah. Especially with our girls.
Yes.
They're always having a drink in our hand.
Yeah. There's other reasons why we're more.
But I do think that.
But we do have that mentality.
Right. Yeah, that's very, it's extremely true. So, yeah, anything, if you see money on your dash or whatever, don't pick it up. No. First of all, why would anybody put it on your dash?
Yeah. But still, it's
an evil world we're in right now.
It is. And this human trafficking, I think. It's really male, female, or
young, old. I mean, they even they do take older women.
Yeah.
I forget. Do you know why they take us older women?
No, why? Why would they want?
Not for the sex part. I'm going to say that. They want to harvest our organs.
Isn't that horrible?
Isn't that terrible? I mean, anyway, okay.
Yeah.
So do not become, and also don't put that you want to be a donor. Organ donor on your license. I've heard that too, but that's just hearsay. But
okay, but just be careful. And I'm in no hurry going on a cruise. I rather not.
Right. And let's mention as well that there have been a lot of girls disappeared off of cruise ships. Amy Lynn has been the foremost one, but there's been a lot.
A lot.
Very scary.
Yeah.
Gricar is next.
Yes.
Did you do anything with that?
I did not do anything.
Because that's mine.
Case.
That's my stuff.
You're gonna
find Ray. So with Ray Gricar, if you'll remember, he was the DA that disappeared in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, at the Street of Shops, never to be heard from again. His situation was, we strongly feel that he was going to break the Sandusky case. Penn State couldn't have it, and I think it's a big old cover up. So despite nearly 20 years having passed, I know investigators still list Gricar's disappearance as an active missing persons case.
Okay.
So that's good.
Yes.
Then the reward is still like $5,000 offered for any new evidence. But that in that case, there's just there wasn't really much evidence.
No.
And then I think people are scared to say something because the powers that be are still the powers that be. And,
unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. And so, with that, the Sandusky, that foundation he had and stuff like that, all the, I think probably human trafficking, them one in there, they can't have Penn State. It would be the worst thing for Penn State to have that kind of scandal.
And they'd
be done
millions of dollars. I do think there are a lot of people still in office or still in power that know what happened.
Oh yeah,
and they are going to take it to their. That's my opinion. That's our opinion.
And they could be getting blackmailed because of it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, who all knows? But anyway, so that one is one that, oh man, I would love it if it would be solved. I would be so happy. That's one that haunted me.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. It did, and it hit you close.
Yes.
But
but almost not as close as this next one. Hanover Four.
Yeah.
That's yours, girl.
Yes. And pretty much we focused on Mark Hicks because his family, I don't know if there's a day go by that they don't post. They want answers.
Yes, they do.
Besides of this hitting close to home, we need to give them that answers because I think they are close. But I talked to a family member, and just to give an update, he was one of the missing men back in June, July timeframe. They all looked very similar. They just haven't been found. There are more podcasts, which I'm very happy to see. We're getting the word out there because I don't care who does it. Let's bring it home. Let's give the family answers. Anyway, $4,000 reward.
Okay.
Is being offered. A family member told me that the video was of him last seen. They have a video on a street, and that was taken in New Oxford, June 22nd. Of 2025, and the video, him walking from 7-Eleven on Kohler Mill Road. And there is a rumor that he got into a truck. Could that possibly be? Yes. But that there is no solid proof of that.
Right.
She was confident to say, please just say 7-Eleven in New Oxford, which is right off 30. Kohler Mill Road is the road right next to it. And he was walking on Kohler Mill Road. And that's a road where houses are.
Yeah.
I don't know where it goes to. I've been on that road.
Right.
It's a cut through road. I have some friends that live on that road.
Yeah.
There's not a bar or stores,
Like, why would he have been there?
Yeah, exactly. And again, there is a rumor that he got into a truck, but that's just a rumor. We wish something would come, something or someone. We know people are out there.
Right.
Very close
and
by.
Someone knows, and they just, they know.
They know. They know. But this family, come on, people. Let's help them out.
I know. And did I tell you, I don't know if I told you in another episode that Joel went to high school.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
he did. That's another one, another hit. It's just, degrees of separation, the 6 degrees of separation. Plus, now we do, we have to revisit the fact that we did think it could be a serial killer because there was a lot of men missing in Pennsylvania that fit that same description.
Yes. And I'm not ruling that out 100% either.
Yeah.
Because it's just a little eerie. A lot of
I'm like, oh no. Yeah. If I look at his face, I'm gonna like, oh no.
We were getting goosebumps. I know.
Yeah. What do we call him? Why can't I think we called that? What do we name the serial killer?
My gosh. Yes, we did.
The groomer.
That was it because they all looked.
They all had those groomed beards.
Yes.
Yeah, that type of thing.
But, the Hicks family is wonderful. They've been very open to anybody. Yeah. They just want to get the word out there. Yeah. And they have worked so hard I haven't seen it lately. Of course, we've been with snow, but having search parties still. Right. This is going on since June. And they at one time had a detective. I think he may still be on the case. Anything in New Oxford. Right. If you have a camera,
ring camera,
a ring camera,
you never know.
You don't know.
You might be helpful because that camera wasn't part of we didn't know that in the very first, when we first started covering it. So somebody must have seen something on a video camera. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So then let's see. What was number 6 was the Wolf Creek murders.
Yes.
That one was yours.
Yes. And we don't have any updates. That one was the allegedly. We learned so much from the case, which we already on our Christmas episode. And the family that we're associated with, they were very grateful. They loved it. I think we know who allegedly committed this crime.
Yes.
But we also don't want the family to come after us. So we'll just leave it.
It's a little bit of tricky business.
Yes.
It's interesting.
Kiki here got some threats.
Yeah. It's kind of a little exciting, but sorry. So anyway, and then we had, I think we moved into October. Is that when we hit into Sipsville and Spook?
Yes, we did.
And then we covered the house in on Monroe and
God.
Hanover.
Yeah.
No, wait. Was that? No, where was that? I think Jesse Farber's next one.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes. And then I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes.
Finding Jesse Farber.
Yes.
So there has been major updates in that case.
Yeah.
When I think we might have shared them a little bit on our Christmas episode, but they did find parts of his body, of Jesse's body, finally after extensive.
Oh, how many years? I mean,
yeah, it was over 10 years. And it was in the same spot, though, where they had looked before. So I find that a little bit weird. I'd like to know, like, what if somebody just placed it there? You know what I mean?
See, that's what I was thinking when I read that.
Yeah.
Because they had searched that not just one time.
Right.
It was.
Right. Yeah. So then I talked to Rachel, who is Jesse's fiance, and she said there aren't any updates as to what caused his death. So so they still don't have closure in that respect. They found the body, but there has been too much decomposition to know how he died. So it's still an open investigation, and anyone with any info can call the Pennsylvania State Police. We'll resume searches as soon as weather permits. We hope we can recover the rest of him. Is that? And I told her, I said, oh shucks, I was hoping you had some resolution. I feel bad, and so
hopefully they'll get it in the springtime.
Yes.
When some resolution,
right? Because you would think, part of it, you're like, just bring him home. Well, what if it's not, all of them?
Yeah.
Number one, and number two, then I would want to know what happened.
Yeah,
I wouldn't rest until I knew what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. And if it was just an accident, and I don't want to say I didn't mean that, but if it was an accident.
Right. You'd want to know that too.
Yeah, exactly. So any information, but that's at least part of him was found.
Right. Right. Which was huge.
Oh my gosh.
Because then he's dead. For sure.
Yes.
And that does bring a certain sense of closure.
It does.
So we'll keep you an update as Rachel gets us updates.
Yeah.
And that type of thing. So that one was close to home as well.
Yeah.
And then let's see. Then I think we moved to October.
Yes. Yes.
The spook. Yes, it was still in spook. So that was Deanna. That was the one that freaked us out.
So close.
It was so awful. Like listening to her book was just, I had no idea that my neighbor literally was going through such hell at that house.
While you lived there.
Well, yes. I mean, oh my God, Deanna. Anyway, so I reached out to Deanna just to see if she had any updates because, they have since moved.
Yes.
It's been several years that they've moved. And I just said, I'd ask her, does she have any updates? Well, this is interesting. I haven't read this to you yet.
No.
It says, we have had some spirits follow us. Lydia, I call her the healer because whenever you are sick is when you see her sitting on the side of the bed. Christiana, I will always see her until she has closure. I am to tell her story so she can be understood. I had a well-known producer try to reach out to LMN and Lifetime, but it just didn't happen yet. As of yet, she continues to haunt me. We have shadow people here, and my daughter has seen one in the hallway. But we do not have the severe haunting like we did at Maple Avenue, and I am thankful.
Yeah. That I still cannot believe what she went through was actually real, but it was.
I know.
It was. I mean, that just.
Yeah. But then to move and think you're getting away and then have spirits follow you, I'm like, no.
Oh my gosh, Deanna.
So anyway, her life is interesting.
Yeah. And continues to be interesting. But
So we'll keep you updated on that. Maybe we'll cover that again.
October. Let's go back. Maybe we'll do. I wonder if we could ask the new people if we could walk through.
No.
I don't know if never mind. No. I know because then we could bring them.
What is wrong with you?
I know. What was I?
That drink went to your head.
We're back.
I'll be like, you can go in, Gene, but I am not going in.
My God.
I still drive by there and just and like I don't even look at the house. Avoid looking at it. And I think, like I told you before, like the new owners have all that Halloween stuff out.
Yes.
I mean, not now, but
but in Halloween, Okay.
Okay, let's move on from that one. So then we went to Maura Murray.
Yes.
So do you have anything on Maura?
Really, I could not find many updates. It's still active. It is. And I think it could go either in so many directions.
I think you keep talking because I did have something written down here about that.
Okay. But I don't know if it was intended or unintentional.
Yeah.
And that's kind of.
Yeah. Let me see here. I'm gonna look and see if I have this in my chat because I remember there was something about they found the DNA from one of her friends in her car,
Yes.
and he had said that of course it wasn't him. I did listen to the podcast with his sister. She
Okay.
talks, is it
Yes.
Finding Maura or something
Yes.
like that?
Yeah.
And that is always so interesting.
Yeah.
Let me just see here. I'll do Maura Murray. And what else? I'm trying to think. Something else happened with that. I still think personally that the bus
Yes.
driver did it because they did have cadaver dogs. That's what I had read. Around
Same,
there
but
again.
he's passed.
But he
Has
is
he's
passed.
passed.
Yep.
I actually think at one time I did think it was the ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
But I think he had an alibi or a pretty good one,
Yeah.
and I then switched to the bus driver.
Yeah. Either the bus driver or the police officer. The police officer is very sketchy. And then the fact that that one woman who was driving that she said she felt she should stop. She said there was a police car with her.
Yeah.
And so that's why she didn't stop. But then all of a sudden, then there wasn't a police car with her. So I
agree with
so
you on
many.
this.
But that was another one of those cases where that really obsessed. Like I was very obsessed
did.
for a while.
You did. That was even a 2 that we did.
Yeah, because there's just there's so much and so much so much speculation, and then
it also, I don't think it was, but at one time I thought it could have been suicide, that she had or she had vanished on her willingly, wanted to.
They searched in area, so there's there's no way.
No,
And
I don't think there is. And there was also there were so many, wasn't there 3 ski instructors, young guys, kids. It seemed like so many
coincidences.
Yes.
I would say, yeah. So October 10th, 2025. Let me see. They said, let's see, what was some of the things that are happening? Nah, it's going to take too long.
Okay.
I had it written down and now I'm irritated with myself. But anyway, we can follow up and give you more about it. But anyway, but nothing that really has happened.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I would love for her family, especially her dad, to have resolution before he passes
and
away.
her sister, who's worked tirelessly.
Yep. So the next one would have been The Watcher.
Oh, yes.
We have any Watcher updates?
Nope, just the family. I mean, that kind of ended.
And that makes you wonder.
Yes, it does. It
because did
the wife or
it makes me feel like there was something about that particular family.
Yeah. I'm smiling after, and really, I think it was on Netflix is when I first heard. Go watch a movie. It's a kind of movie documentary. I never thought it was until we started investigating that now when the new family lives there and they're not
having that problem.
They haven't received anything.
Right.
It makes me think,
Like, could it have been the husband sending them? Could it have been? I mean, there's so many avenues.
So many, or they could have even had someone who just didn't like them. Right. But I don't even think that's an ongoing investigation now.
No, I don't think so
think it's just kind of. But that was an interesting story.
I mean, I know that they had the new people there had cameras installed everywhere, and they had it went off multiple times.
True.
But I don't know that there was ever any notes or anything given to them. So I don't know. It's a beautiful house.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I wouldn't want to live there.
I would still be a little bit.
Yeah. Let's not do that one. Okay, so then after that, what do we have? After Murray, we had and The Watcher. Then we had, why can't I think? Didn't write it down. I know I wrote it down. I'm having a Kiki moment.
No, we had The Man in Gettysburg.
Great. Ivan Darling.
There is no update to that. That is still an open case. I don't know. I think the family could use some answers for that one too. I think I think this is me, nothing.
Right. Allegedly.
His girlfriend, I guess, someone he was seeing. I think she knows more than she let people on. And that's just me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, one of those things. But I know the grandkids still would love to have closure on that one. So there again, that was what, early 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's still people there that could know
Oh,
something
yes.
for sure. Right. So then we did, let's see. Well, we did the one with Side Pile Annie.
And yes.
Yeah. Nothing new with that.
No,
That was just
that was fun.
That was just a ghost story.
That was new to me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm like, changes my mind on Pittsburgh sightseeing.
No, we gotta go to Pittsburgh.
The one with the staircase to hell, which was The Exorcist.
Yeah,
Georgetown. Now, there would be nothing on that.
Right.
We covered Lizzie Borden.
Yeah.
Which that was just creepy.
Very, yeah. But I learned
so much in that one.
Did. Stuff that I hadn't learned from a movie or
Lizzie Borden.
That's creepy.
I know.
I liked how we did that podcast. Just saying.
But yeah, I learned a lot about that one.
Yeah.
Sure. And I listened to some other podcasts afterwards on that one too.
Yeah.
Whenever other people talk about it, it's interesting because we all have different takes on it, like research that we've done on it. Because we had heard that her dad had killed her pigeons.
Yes.
With an axe.
Yes.
Therefore, she took an axe to him. I've heard podcasts that mention nothing about that.
Yeah. And I think you had read that someplace, and that was new to me too.
Yes.
But then, so it was just,
Now that is a bed and breakfast. Just saying,
we could do that.
Yeah, we could.
We would get no sleep. I know.
I know that. That would be. I won't want to bring anything home with me.
No, dispose of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we did the Truth or Boo Halloween episode.
Oh, yeah.
We did that. Was fun.
Yes.
And then we did the one with the Hollywood Hustle, which was Bonnie Lee Bakley and Robert Blake murder case.
Yeah.
And I didn't see anything.
No, I think I don't even think they're investigating it
anymore.
I think, let it go.
So anyway, that would be one for the books if we could figure that one out. I'm sure that Robert Blake did it. Allegedly did it.
Yeah, please.
But he's dead.
Yeah, that's true. But his family if he didn't do it, I think he paid someone to do it.
Right.
Agreed.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed. Then we did the one with the mummy in the cupboard.
Oh, yeah.
And there's nothing new on that because that was just something we covered from the past. And that was just creepy.
That was
weird.
Very creepy.
Then we did the one with the Robert Redford family murder. Yeah. Nothing on that one either. No new updates on that one. Interesting with that one.
Yeah.
The one where Brittany Murphy dies.
So no updates for it.
No. It's interesting because I do go back occasionally and just to see if there are any updates because I would love there to be a break in any case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And do you know which one I didn't put in there?
Which one?
Which is our highest downloaded. The one with the Garth Brooks serial killer.
Yes.
It's Garth Brooks
the one we didn't agree on.
I know.
That's our highest rating. We need to get more that we don't. Yeah.
And I tell people about that. I'm like, our episode was, is Garth Brooks a serial killer? And then I always say, and by the way, just so you know, I think he is. And then I go on to tell him why I think he is. Yeah. That one, I think that was almost a favorite just because
it was. We liked that one.
Yeah. And it was like a fan favorite, obviously.
It was.
I know we had 857 downloads on through Buzzsprout, and then I forget how many through YouTube.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. We rocked that one.
We rocked that episode. We should be sponsored for that episode.
And just so people know, you don't get, Kiki, correct me, but you don't get like the tally for a download unless you watch the whole thing or listen to the whole thing. Or at least 3/4 of it. Yeah. So if you're listening, try to listen to the whole thing. Yeah. But think about all the people that listen to the I'm just saying, it kind of is a little bit wow.
I know. So keep it up.
Yeah.
We can if we could be consistent with all of that, then we could get some, somewhere.
Who would have thought Garth Brooks?
I know.
I think you're innocent.
You had to say that. His case is coming up.
It is. And we will.
Yes, we will cover that.
We will cover.
Yeah, sure. But the, where did I have this at? We're starting something new that I thought we could tell people about.
Yes.
And I did. I know I did a screenshot of it so I wouldn't forget to tell you.
Excitement.
We're doing Buy Me a Coffee. Have you heard of that? I mean, before.
No, not before. No. Yeah, before you brought it up. Yeah.
So it's basically if you enjoy the show and you want to support us. So we've got a Buy Me a Coffee. We'll have it linked in the show notes. And we'll probably post them Facebook. Totally totally optional. Listening is always enough, obviously. But if you would want to support us in any way, you want to buy us a cup of coffee or a cocktail, that's just the name of it. We're not going to really go out and buy a cup of coffee. We're going to like put it towards the things that we need, to do. And we would like to upgrade like our microphone situation and, get more of a permanent setup.
We're still looking at that camper idea.
Yeah. So there's a lot to do. And, I think if you go on there, on the website, tell you, I guess, the different tiers or whatever of money you could give. So anyway, I don't want to beg for money. I'm just
for money. We're not. But you'll see us on the street corner, selling stuff
with a little coffee cup,
wine glasses.
Oh, see, it's the wine glasses, Lisa. So I think that about updates.
Yeah.
Everything.
We do have a couple cases, and let us get grounded, but really interesting cases.
I had that one.
I have Molly Bish, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering her last name. It's been a while, but that I have reached out to the family. That's a good one. I'm excited.
That'll probably be next week.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that next week. Again, a young girl, but we'll next week. But we also have some other cases.
We're gonna one that I'll just give you a tidbit. Okay. It's just like I'll give you the last name is Leinenkugel.
Oh, that could be one I butcher.
Have you not had Leinenkugel summer shandy beer? Like the Leinenkugels are from Wisconsin.
I've heard of it.
Well, this is a mother in that family, and it has to do with her poisoning her daughters with some wine.
Oh, yeah. This is right up our alley.
And this is current. This has like just happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yes, keep watching, keep reviewing.
Yes, please.
2026. Oh my gosh, I really want to jump to 2027, but 2026, we've only been at it 6 months, right? Let's just say. So
we have until June.
Yes.
It becomes a year. Yay. And that way, then that's when you become like more of a taken serious podcast. I should have shared it. Maybe I can do next week. Did I send you that email from Buzzsprout of like where we fell? It gave us like our statistics from that last year.
I don't think you did, or if you did, I'm sorry.
That's okay. We were in the top 50% of podcasts on Buzzsprout.
Guys, our fans, our friends, family, our fans.
Yeah,
we're rocking it.
Exactly.
Girl.
So maybe one next year. Hopefully that's next year. Next week. I will give you some statistics of maybe some of the countries we've been are listening to.
I love seeing that country. What countries?
Yeah, but Buzzsprout did a really cute.
That's awesome!
A year in the life of Sip, Spill, and Solve. So maybe I can even share it on the Facebook page.
Yeah, that would be great.
So that's Sip Spill Solve. That's who we are on Facebook.
Yes, Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Yes.
We're out there.
So give us a little bit of love. And then we'll finish off with our little devil's kiss.
Yes.
And we'll put the recipe on and cheers.
Yes. Happy 20.
Love you.
I love you.